welcome back to the channel. And I've got another beer review for you. This is from the more recent grocery haul. Essential Waters Brewing. This one's another Kringle Stout. Last time we did Pecan Kringle Stout. This one's Chocolate Kringle Stout, Brewer's Reserve. And I forgot my reading glasses at work. I didn't realize until now. Imperial Stout, aged in used bourbon barrels. With cocoa nibs and natural flavors. And this one is Amherst, Wisconsin. And what was the ABV? I told you the ABV before. Oh yeah, this is the monster. This is a beast. This is 12%. So this one is not sessionable unless you are a glutton for punishment. You can smell the cocoa. We've got the Universal Studios Monsters, Mothman. Somehow he's become a lot of women's cryptid boyfriend. I'm not sure why. I can smell the vanilla. I can smell vanilla. I don't think it's got vanilla in it. It smells butt. For some reason, my nose is off. I was just got done with work a few minutes ago and changed into a non-work shirt so you wouldn't see my orange t-shirt, which I will eventually do at some point. And if I do, it'll be because I'm wearing Halloween leggings to match. I can smell chocolate a little bit. There it is. A bourbon barrel aged beer, you could always taste the bourbon. So I'm tasting bourbon and chocolate. There we go. The bourbon hit first, and then the chocolate, the cocoa nibs. It's nice. Boozy chocolate. It's got a nice color. It's not supposed to have coffee notes, but the combination of the bourbon barrel and the cocoa nibs gives a slight coffee note to me. And there's Ragnar. No, you can't have chocolate beer. I just had a random thought. Oh, if we ever do a video where I'm sitting on this side of the table and back, you will get to see the fiberglass is gone. The maintenance man, one of the maintenance men that works for the landlord, was nice enough to come up and take those away for me. Now the rest of the time we live here, I can look at the top of the closet and it's just the top of the closet. I can put things up there eventually, but I don't want to because I have a step ladder, but I'm afraid to use it. One, because I don't think I'm tall enough. Excuse me, still. My goodness. And also, too, I'm afraid it'll fold on me because I'm not used to using a folding step ladder arrangement with multiple steps. And also, the steps aren't as deep. Because this made me more like a ladder. So anyway, so that's something new. That's gone. Oh yeah, the maintenance man told me there's some. He asked me if my cats running around outside. I said no, mine are indoor cats. And he said I've seen some kittens running around. I'm like kittens. He said yeah. I think they're barn cats. I saw like a gray. I think he said a gray one and a black and white one. I'm like a black and white one. Maybe who knows? Maybe Mr. Dean will find me the black and white kitten and we'll have another kitten. And then after we get Ragnar fixed, then we can get that one fixed. Then we'll have 4 cats will be done. I know I said I wasn't going to get any more. But in this space, I think we can do 1 more cat. Yeah, I'm still thinking about trying to get my mohawk. The only problem is, I was told to ask human resources. Haven't seen them today. And I looked online with the Fleet Farm website, and yes, mohawks are allowed, but you have to talk to the individual manager and see if they consider it to be distracting. And I've been wanting to ask the manager, but she's always been busy. So Wednesday, maybe, hopefully, if she's not busy, I can say, excuse me, I have a question. Do you consider mohawks to be distracting if they're not spiked up? Because I've been growing mine out for a year and it's just getting way too hot for all this hair. And then she can tell me, yes, I can do that, or no, I can't. If she says no, then I'm just going to have to deal with the hair because I'm not getting a pixie cut. I'm not getting an old lady cut because then I can't do anything with my hair at all. Except for wait for it to grow out and then have to go to that friggin' in-between stage again. But if I can get a mohawk and go to there's a haircut place near where I used to live by my old apartment, I could go there. Or one time, or maybe I could just be nice to myself and splurge and make an appointment at that Viking place I want to go to and get it done proper. Tell them, yeah, I want it here, like I had it. The width at the top of my head and then down. Yeah, and they'll probably just taper it toward the back, like shape the head width and then down. Anyway, so yeah, maybe we can get another kitten, one last kitten. Kittens are like potato chips. I don't eat them, obviously, but I like to have them around. They're so much fun. I got Stitch, and then I got Lilo, and then I got Ragna. So there may be a Gene Kisaragi in the future. Oh, they're being gentle with each other. He's like, oh, I love you. Yeah, he's like petting her. He's like being loungy. and not like trying to play. He's just trying to relax. It's kind of almost a 3-generation thing. It's like Stitch mothered Lilo. Lilo is mothering Ragna. And then the kittens that the maintenance man was talking about, are Ragna's age, so about 3 months. So if he can corral me one, then they'll be siblings. And Lilo can mother 2 kittens. I've got kittens on the brain. I've got kitten fever. Oh, let's get back to the beer. Yes, you could definitely taste the cocoa and the bourbon. I think what's throwing the flavor off, I had a Pearson salted nut roll before drinking this, which is probably why everything's skewed that way. And why I'm tasting a buttery flavor too as well. That's from the salted nut roll. And I heard that Pearson's is going out of business, and that hopefully they're going to sell their recipe. Hopefully Payday does not buy Pearson's recipe, because Pearson's was around before Payday. And we know what would happen if Pearson's is bought by Payday. They'll either A, sweep the recipe under the rug so that it's never sees the light of day again, because it's better than Payday, and they want people to not even know that existed, because after a while people will forget, or they might do like Walmart did with Gotta Have, which is steal the recipe. Excuse me. Change the Payday recipe to Pearson's recipe and still not give them credit. So hopefully Payday does not buy it, because if Payday buys it, then they'll either change the recipe to Pearson's and pretend Pearson's didn't exist, or stick with their original recipe, which isn't as good, and again, make it look like Pearson's never existed. Either way, Pearson's is going to get a good payout, I'm sure. That's not why we're here. That was another side tangent, because the flavor of the candy is throwing off my tasting of this. But yeah, it's good with salted nut rolls. It just skews the flavor profile. Although chocolate and peanuts do go well together. What do I think? Yes, I said it's drinkable, not sessionable. Not sessionable at all. Because you can't drink these a bunch of these back to back at 12%. You'd have to have a freakishly high alcohol tolerance or be a glutton for punishment. Is it a hit? It's a hit. Central Waters is always a hit. The Bourbon Barrel Kringles. This is the second one I've had. So the pecan I recommend highly. I don't remember what it tasted like. If I can find it again, I will buy it. But I recommend it. And the chocolate Kringle Stout, I can't say I like it better. I like them both. Basically, they're trying to be, Wisconsin is known for Kringle because it's German dessert. And there are different types of Kringle. And this, my goodness, would be, If they have a chocolate chip or chocolate Kringle, it would taste like this. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this going back to the Kringle and the frosting and the buttery flavor of the pastry. The salted nut roll does make this taste actually more like a Kringle because I've got the buttery flavor of the nut roll, which has the nougat, which you can taste. You can still taste the egg and the freaking nougat in Pearson. You can't taste that in Payday. You just taste straight up sugar. You take sugar and peanuts. But with Pearson, it's old fashioned. You can taste an egg. You whipped like a whipped egg nougat, almost like a not a meringue, but you know what I'm talking about. So yes, I've got that vanilla and egg with the peanuts and the salt mixed with the bourbon and the chocolate. It does that. If you can have a salted nut roll with this, it's like a chocolate. It's like a chocolate Kringle because you got that almost pastry flavor from the nut roll mixed with the chocolate and the bourbon and the coffee and the beer. Coffee beers are good too, but anyway, I'm just all over the place. It's been a long day. I had a long Monday, so forget the coffee. I don't mean the coffee, but yeah, it does taste like an actual freaking chocolate Kringle if you have a salted nut roll with this. Pair them together, it tastes like you're drinking a Kringle. So that's a good pairing. While you can get them, a salted nut roll, preferably Pearson's, if you can, while you can still get them, or another comparable old-fashioned nut roll. Paired with this, tastes like a Kringle. Because you get, like I said, you got the bready flavor, the sugar, the egg. Yeah. So what else would I pair this with? I'm not sure. Baked goods, a chocolate muffin, something chocolatey or spicy, nutty. Not fruit. This is definitely more of a dessert beer. You would want to pair it more with desserts, any kind of dessert. A coffee roll, a sweet roll, a muffin, cake. Cakes, pastries. Like I said, a nut roll would be good. It's good. It's a dessert. To me, it's a dessert beer, and it pairs well with desserts. That will bring out the flavor of the chocolate and the bourbon. So there we have. I'm rambling. So yes, if you can get this, give it a try. It's worth every penny. Central Waters always is, and no, none of these people pay me. Heck, if somebody did pay me to do these, I'd be over the moon happy. I'd be a goth beer reviewer. Officially. Okay. On that note, we shall go. If you like these crazy freaking videos, where I'm in a good mood right now. It's like I said, it wasn't too bad for a Monday. I had a beer, and I might get another kitten. Fiberglass is finally gone. That'll increase the air quality in this place. And all that thing, little things, just put me in a good mood. Anyway, back to where we were. Yes, if you like these videos, whether I'm having a really good day, a bad day, a not so good day, whatever. You've been here, good, bad, and indifferent, sick, well, burned out, bummed out, makeup, weird hair, you name it. Give it a claws up if you like this stuff. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once if you want notifications as to what nonsense will ensue. I don't script myself because I don't do well with a script. Because then it sounds fake to me. Nothing against people who have scripts, because some people can do it and pull it off. Me, I've tried scripting myself, and you've seen it in the past how it goes. It works to a point, but then I can't keep I can't keep it up because then it becomes performative, and I'm like, I can't say this all the time. I don't want to say this all the time. Yes. And if you want notifications as to when this unscripted, unfiltered, weird freaking goth on a budget that does alcohol, snacks, housewares, clothing, you name it, thrift hauls, etc., etc. I'll pop up in your notifications and you'll know what I'm doing next. And as always, drink responsibly. Give the designated Dracula a chance to imbibe if they wish. And rotate your Draculas. Rotate your designated Dracula so that everybody gets a turn to have fun. It's not fair if the same one has to be dry all the time. Let them have a few drinks. And if you're partying, barbecuing, whatever the heck you're cooking, or going to festivals, whatever, make sure that all the monsters have a safe ride home or a safe place to crash. No drinking and driving. No drinking and driving, people. Monsters, cryptids, beings, mythical creatures, folk monsters, creepypastas. Yes. Behave. Be responsible. Do not drive if you imbibe. Yeah, there we go. And also, vampires, please, 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 please remember your parasol, your umbrella, your sunscreen, so you don't turn into ash. And always look out for the monsters who are in the middle of metamorphosis, because they deserve to be who they want to be, who they need to be. I've rambled long enough. It's 21 minutes, almost 22. So I'm going to quiet my mouth and just go. Close these fangs and shush. I love all of you very much. I'll see you in the next video. You have several more to check out before this one pops up. Bye now.